I'm really excited to talk to you. And the first thing we want to talk about is really a hot topic issue amongst authors and people like me that advocate for authors and are authors is censorship in the classroom. And especially as we've gotten back into schools, we've noticed that there is a really heavy push on limiting the kinds of books that kids have access to across the United States and across the world. So what do you really think of the efforts to challenge and censor books about the history of people of color in our schools and to try to rewrite and erase some stories?
I think there's so many different angles that one could approach this particular question. And I think for me, the truth is that people that this isn't really a question for me. It isn't a question around keeping information from young people. I think that's very difficult to do these days, honestly. I think what it really is about is dismissing and disrespecting the intellect of young people. I actually think that it's a belittling of our youth by saying that they can't handle these conversations when they're already having them. And to me, that's the more egregious thing.
Yeah, I completely agree. And I think especially that, when kids are told they can't talk about something in school, their immediate response is to go to their phones. And if we now take them and bring them into a space where they are not guided and supported by adults in understanding difficult and important issues, we then actually put kids at risk of misunderstanding or feeling hurt by stories about their past and their ancestors. And that's one thing for me that really upsets me about the censorship of books and the idea that all the books that I'm allowed to read at my school are like the top 10 most banned books in the country. And I've
Right.
never lived in a world where I can't imagine a world where I would not have read, a Fahrenheit 451 or a 1984, although I have my own, feelings about them.